Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about magnets and their effects. The story of magnets goes back more than 2,500 years ago to ancient Greece. According to a famous story, a shepherd named Magnus noticed that the iron tip of his stick got stuck to a black rock. That rock was a natural magnet called magnetite. The word magnet actually comes from his name. Magnets are everywhere in modern life. They're used in phones, television, washing machines, and refrigerators. Power plants use huge magnets to generate electricity, and advanced magnet machines like MRI scanners also depend on magnets. A magnet is an object that attracts certain metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt. This special property is called magnetism. The force in which a magnet pulls these materials is called magnetic force. Every magnet is surrounded by an invisible region called the magnetic field. This is the area where the magnetic force can be felt. The magnetic fields are shown using imaginary lines as the magnetic lines of force, and these lines are closest near the poles where the force is strongest and least in the middle where it's weakest. Not all material react to magnets. Materials like iron, nickel, and cobalt and steel, they are attracted to magnets, but materials like wood, plastic, copper, brass, and glass are non-magnetic substances, so even if you put a magnet near them, they will not stick. Magnets can be natural or artificial. Natural magnets like magnetite occur in nature. Artificial magnets are made by humans. They include barn magnets, horseshoe magnets, ring magnets, disc magnets, and like all the magnets that you have usually in your house. Artificial magnets are more stronger and also more useful. Only certain materials can be made into magnets. Iron is easy to magnetize, but it loses its magnetism pretty quickly. Steel holds it for a long time, so it's used for permanent magnets. Nickel and cobalt are used in strong magnetic alloys, so they are mixed together. One important property of magnets is attraction. Magnet attracts magnetic materials without touching them. The attraction is strongest at the ends, but weakest in the middle. Every magnet has two poles, a south pole and a north pole. The magnetic force is maximum at these poles. No magnet exists at only one pole, so every magnet has at least two poles. They never have only one pole. When a magnet is freely suspended, it always aligns itself in the north-south direction. This is called the directive property of magnets. This property is used in magnetic compasses to find directions. The imaginary line joining the north and south poles is called the magnetic axis. When a magnet aligns north-south, its magnetic axis aligns with the Earth's magnetic field. If you break a magnet into two pieces, each piece becomes a separate magnet with another north and south poles. No matter how small the pieces are, the poles cannot be separated. When two magnets are brought close to each other, the like poles, like if it's north and north, they repel, but unlike like south and north, attract. This rule is one of the basic laws of magnetism. To check if an object is a magnet, two tests are used. First, it should attract iron strongly. Second, when suspended freely, it should point in the north-south direction. If both conditions are satisfied, the object is a magnet. Magnets can be made using different methods. In the single touch method, one pole of a magnet is rubbed in one direction. In the double touch method, two magnets are rubbed from the center outward. Magnets can also be made using electricity, called electromagnets. The single touch method is like if you have one iron bar and this is a magnet, you can turn it like this and like this, and you keep on doing it like that, and you will eventually get a magnet. Double touch is like you do it, but you have two magnets and they're going the opposite direction. And electromagnets, you can wrap a metal with coils. If you have electricity flowing through that, the object inside will become magnetized. There are three types of magnets. Temporary magnets, which you lose their magnetism pretty easily. Permanent magnets, which retain their magnetism for a long time. And electromagnets. They only work when electric current flows. The Earth is actually also a magnet. This is due to the molten iron moving inside Earth's core. That's why freely suspended magnet points north-south. And the Earth's magnetic field also protects us from harmful solar radiation. Magnets are used in refrigerator doors, electric motors, generators, loudspeakers, microphones, and compasses. They're also used in data storage devices, junkyard cranes, and medical images. Magnets can lose their magnetism if dropped, hammered, or heated. To store them properly, they should be kept in pairs with the soft iron keepers. Magnets should be kept away from credit cards, computers, and medical devices as they can interfere with the working inside. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.